Well, hello! This will be the first official motovlog. We are headed down to Hourglass Cycles to see a very old friend of mine. I'm not going to say his name on the video. Most of the local riders around here know this guy. He's been around a lot longer than I have. He can ride like a motherfucker. Woo! That's what I'm talking about, baby. I got that's gonna take a ride on. And that's in standard mode. I put the roads are wet, so I'm like, all right, standard mode, traction control 1. We don't need some fuel. I forget who the vlogger is that says some sex juice. So FYI, I've done hours and hours, probably like, I'm gonna say a total of like 72 hours probably of just total watching all of these moto vloggers. Trying to get the best mic set up on the helmet. I don't know if I'm yelling right now, could be. Obviously as I progress, we're definitely gonna get a little better on the audio side. I'm just trying different setups. I've probably made about 30 videos and hated every bit of the audio. My last one was mediocre on the audio. So I decided that I was going to try to do one strictly moto vlogging. My lady loves to ride with me a lot. She was on it the last time. So between the Cena, talking with her, and just wasn't a great moto vlog video. So took a Friday off. Birthday's in a couple days. So we're going to go down to Buford, Hourglass Motorcycles. Go from there. So hopefully nothing crazy happens. We've been having rain here in Georgia. That's why I live in Georgia. Somewhat up in the mountains. Everybody says when they go to Georgia, or they live in Georgia, they live in Atlanta. They live about 40 miles north of Atlanta. Maybe a little less, 35, 40. When you see it, actually right there with the sign, Atlanta, 53 miles. On the FZ10, probably say 40 minutes on how spirited we want to be. Just to give a little info about myself, I'm in my mid-20s, don't want to get completely away. Been on the street for maybe close to 10 years. First bike was, I believe it was the first ever DRZ 400 SM when it released. I went to a motorcycle show, seen it, loved the bike, went to one of my local motorcycle shops here, picked up a brand new, I believe it was in 2008, I picked up a 2009 DRZ 400 SM, first bike, loved it, wish I never sold it, traded it in for a 2009 ZX6R, probably a year later, just wanted more power. I'm sure y'all are hearing that. Close the visor, no wind. I need my sunshades. Love this 8GV helmet. So, where were we? But again, this is my first moto vlog. I hope that this video I posted, I know we're going to get like 1 or 2 views. Definitely got to get my name out there. A lot of moto vloggers in the, I'm going to say the Atlanta area, the North Georgia area. So you got Do It With Dan, obviously probably world famous, which is pretty cool, and Chase on 2 Wheels. And if I have to be a little fanboyish, I don't know if you would say it that way, but Chase on 2 Wheels is probably my favorite moto vlogger out of, again, back to more than 72 hours of constant just watching these moto vloggers, watching what they do, watching their setups, their bikes, everything. But again, Chase on 2 Wheels is probably my favorite. Like his personality. He's got a meetup, not this weekend, but next. So I'm going to try to make it to that, and hopefully that'll help me get my name out there as far as a moto vlogger. I love to talk, so motovlog is probably the world's best hobby I could have. I love to talk and I love to ride motorcycles. So, but again, all right, I had the ZX6R. We'll get back to that story, my history. Now again, I grew up on dirt bikes since I was probably, I think, 3 or 4. Buddies raced motocross. I tried riding with them. They were way better than me on the dirt. So I always knew I wanted to be on the street. My dad grew up with Harleys and Jap bikes, mixed between them all. So again, I grew up around motorcycles, so I rode a lot. My brother rides, my father rides. They both are on the old loud-ass V-twin Harleys. Got respect for them. I like the Harleys to an extent. I like the direction they're going as well with the brand. Probably the longtime Harley guys probably hate the direction they're going, but again, been around motorcycles. I got the ZX6, put about 30,000 miles on the ZX6. I rode it every day as like my primary transportation, and that was, to me, before motovlogging was even really, I mean, I'm sure it was done then, and again, this is like 6 years ago, but it just wasn't popular. It wasn't something motorcycle guys even watched, dealt with, as far as I know, at least my friends and the guys I rode with. But so I put 30,000 miles on it. I sold it to I don't want to call him a broker, but basically a guy that goes around and buys used bikes. A lot of the motorcycle guys around here know him. Sad to say, I forgot his name. I believe it went to Mountain Motorsports or Wow Motorcycles. I don't think it was Wow, but it could have been Wow. I don't know if it was one of their like brokers or whatever that goes out and buys all these used bikes. But I would love to find that ZX6R. Put a lot of money in it. Done a lot of work to it. Had it looking sharp. Never wrecked it. Never even dropped it. The bike was pristine. But anyways, I sold it. Was motorcyclist for about 2 years. Well, I say motorcyclist. My brother had a DR 650. So I rode that, and he had the Harley, so I got an occasional ride in, but it wasn't the kind of ride I like doing. More of a kind of a twisty type guy. Other than the day, we're pretty much, I'm going to take a little back road, but it's not going to be anything beautiful, special, or nothing like that. We'll go by Lake Lanier. It's a Buford Dam Road. It's that damn road. Gotta love it. Love going down the damn road. One morning, I was on Facebook, seen this gray FZ10 with the fluoro wheels, the exact one I wanted. It's the 2017 FZ10, and the guy was wanting about retail for it, and I wasn't willing to pay retail. If I was going to pay retail, I'd just go buy a brand new one. Now, it only had like 1,000 miles on it, so I wasn't paying retail. The last thing I was doing was paying retail. Even though it was a good looking bike, no scratches, no dents, no dings, never dropped. So I kind of lowballed him at first. I hope he watches this video. He's a really cool guy. I like him a lot. And he come back and, you know, kind of haggled a little bit, and I kind of sent my last offer, and it was like, look, if he says anything more than this, I'm not even going to waste my time. I'll wait for a bike. I just wanted to make sure I got a good deal. It was the only thing that was feasible for me to get a bike before I bought a house. So, give it a couple days, messages me back, says that offer still stands, or something along those lines. And I said, absolutely. I'll call the bank, we'll make everything happen. And we did. And I have met the second love of my life. Let me put it that way. The sexy beast. And she is a beast. You know what? Roads are dry. Let's kick this baby up into B mode, and we'll have a little more fun. There we go. I knew, but I wasn't thinking that you can't switch the modes while you're on the throttle. And boy, does it change from standard to B. Look at my friends here as I say that. A little shout out. People are like over there, like construction stuff, like, who the fuck was that? again, the FC10, I know everybody has to know about this bike. It's R1 kind of platform. I don't want to say like it's R1 suspension, R1 frame, R1 motor. Yes, but not exactly. They've changed a few things, dialed a few things back, of course. Which, if you get on one, you don't think anything's dialed back. This bitch is a fucking animal. Also, I'm not a PG person. I cuss a lot. A lot. So, kids, please do not watch my videos. 18 and older. TVMA. Absolutely. Gotta be careful. It's Friday. Cops out. Try not to get a speeding ticket. I don't have the world's best driving record. As long as I've been riding on the street, though, and I don't want to jinx this shit. Like, I know what. I've been pulled over countless times on a motorcycle for stupid shit, total wrong shit, and never got a ticket. Every time I pulled over in my truck, they lifted up, lowered, whatever I'm driving at that time, I always get a fucking ticket. Motorcycle, good. We got a little rain floating around the area. I think I'm getting a little wet right now. But alright, I love this song. I'm gonna crank it up, hopefully the mic. That song's probably gonna come through. But yeah, always get a ticket in a car, never on a motorcycle. Don't know why. But back to the actual where I'm headed in like Hourglass Cycles. Like, I haven't seen this guy. Sold the bike, the Ninja. Rode with this guy a few times. He is insane on two wheels. Older guy, been in the game for a while. Alright, gotta get this visor open because some breath. Older guy, again, been in the game a long time, and can ride the shit out of two wheels. I don't care what two wheels you want to talk about, any of them, he can ride the fucking shit out of them. Gotta fix my pants here. Whew, she sounds pretty, doesn't she? But yeah, I hadn't seen him in years. Tried to contact him around my last birthday, a year ago, and he had a BMW. I believe it's the hyper naked BMW, the S1000R, or yeah, not the SS1000RR or whatever, but he had one of those, and just couldn't grasp, you know, probably a better bike than I'm riding on now, the FC10, but I just wanted the FC10. Like, I legitimately just wanted this bike. Not because it was better than any other bike. I like the way it looked. I like the cross-plane engine. I love the way it sounds. It's just... And honestly, I put about 1,000 miles. Definitely not riding it like my ZX6. I put too many miles on the ZX6. I was, I guess you could say, somewhat of a hardcore rider. Rode everywhere. I had a truck, but I never used it. Put all the miles on the bike. So, not used to motovlog. I'm not used to riding and talking all the time. I'm like short of breath now. I'm not a smoker either. I'm just out of shape. This old age is catching up to me. Got the DNR in front of us. I'm not carrying no weapons. Too loud here. I know the mic's picking that up. Ooh, that B-mode though, she is twitchy. And I'm getting ready to do, the guy that owned it to me done a little thing with the exhaust. Not that aesthetically it looks good. I'm not pleased by the, I don't want to say performance. just prefer to buy a whole new exhaust system. A couple performance. I'm going to send the ECU off to 2WDW, two-wheel dyno works, get an active tune for it, filter. Just have her a little more, and a lot of people say that it gets rid of the twitchiness. To me, that makes no sense. It's probably true, but a lot of people said it. But just in thinking, you know, I'm going to increase the horsepower, yet it's going to smooth the... That was my buddy. I hadn't seen him in a long time. Doesn't know I own this motorcycle. Maybe he does. Maybe he's seen the pictures. I've only posted a few, but Wild Man and the F1. I don't know if that DNR is behind me. I mean, he can pull me over, of course. So, just want to be careful. I'm trying to see if I'm recording still. I hope I am. I probably am. No reason I shouldn't be. I think I have like a full charge on this bad boy, and I've only been riding it for maybe 20 minutes. I get some fuel on that damn road. That damn road. I can go left right there and get to the damn road, but I haven't went that way for like once or twice. And actually, I've never been to this motorcycle shop. I used to know him at a different shop. Him and my dad would go way back, riding motorcycles and all that fun stuff. So I've never been to Hourglass, so I'm a little excited on that part. Oh, I don't have my high beams on. I always ride, at least in the daytime, with my high beams on, just so people notice me. And I got these bright yellow lights, total fucking obnoxious shit. So I'm riding with the visor up for a minute, 30-40 mile an hour. I want to see what the audio is. So y'all might hate me for this audio, but I just want to see. Like I said, I've been working on the mic for a while now. Went through a couple different mics, tried a couple different things. Hadn't really wanted to drop a shit ton of money on the mic, like the $100 mark. I was like 30 to 50, and then you hear all these guys saying the cheap mics work the best. This sounds good, but it's a little too loud for me. We on that damn road. I actually ordered one of those UV filters for my GoPro too, so hopefully I should be recording. I'm pretty sure I'm recording. I checked the camera before I left. 1080. 60 frames a second, so it should look good, but I've seen a couple of guys with those UV filters, and we're gonna stop right here at the old Marathon, get some fuel and some drinks. Whew, she sounds good. You know, it's not overly hot. My bike says it's 100 degrees out here, which is a lie. It's just going off of how hot she is. I just need other bitches that just can't please me. Just love it when you tease me. SC10. Something's in my eye. I hope he's working today, you know? I never even come to that realization. I guess yeah, I did when I was in the shower. I'm like, it might not be working today. They're open. It's a Friday. You know, motorcycles, I think this one's actually closed on like a Sunday and a Monday. So I'm pretty sure they like full staff unless people are on vacation. And I follow this guy on Facebook. I haven't seen anything about him being on vacation. We're gonna go across the dam. That's why we're on the damn road. So I used to own jet skis. I sold them and the ZXR together. Well, not together, but at the same time. And I've been down here playing. Live on the lake, by the way. It's not this side of the lake. We could ride to my house in like 20, 30 minutes. That way, if we take the water, it's like an hour and a half, 2-hour ride on a jet ski running 50, 60 mile an hour for 90% of the time. So there's none of these cars, man. We could really play right here. Fun little ride. Just be better if there was nobody around, obviously. There's the dam. The dam. Ah! Alright, that's probably any motovlogger or anything that's ever been over a dam has used that phrase. It's totally probably overused, but it's too easy. I would love to do a wheelie over the dam, but probably not the best idea. Pretty cool down there as well. I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up, but we'll see. Pretty fucking cool. That be the hooch! I just screamed that into my mic. The fucking hooch! But he's walking down there. The hooch is nasty, by the way. Probably not nasty right there coming out of the dam. I would assume that. Alright. Slow motion. I need some breath. Speed bump. It's been a while since I've been through here. Long time. Not even sure I've ever been through here on a motorcycle. I had to bring the girl down there. I doubt, I mean, she may have been there, but I doubt it. Alright guys, well I want to do a quick update. So about 15 minutes before I was getting to, what was the hourglass cycles, my video decided to shut down. My GoPro. So it didn't want to work for me for the last 15 minutes of the ride. And that was the best part of the ride. I got on a few curvy back roads and probably had some really good footage. You never know. Well, none of us will never know. But so I was just going to end it much later in the day as I'm sitting here editing the video. I just wanted to make kind of like a little outro since I did make one then, but it didn't record. So, as the fucking dogs won't shut up, so I'm sure my mic's going to pick that up. Anyway, so here's a walk around of the FZ10. Just wanted to do something quick, easy. Basically do the normal things since I'm going to be that guy, you know, the whole like, subscribe, do whatever, turn the notifications on so you know when the next video comes up. I'm going to try to be kind of posting a lot of these just here and there and trying to get, you know, refine my skills on the editing and all that. So, well, there's the bike. Hopefully I'll have this video posted within the next day or two. And thank you guys. Hope you enjoyed.